It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to get things started on the Bible show tonight with your hosts, Buddy and Jenny.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Bible show. This week, we're discussing certain characteristics, the fruits of the Spirit, and how they have been shown by several men in the Bible through their actions and their experiences. Last night, we talked with Noah's son, Shem, about his father and learned about some of his experiences on the ark and how Noah exhibited quite a few of these fruits himself.
You know, he probably ate some super fruits as well, like apples, blueberries, strawberries, watermelons, maybe some grapes, bananas, kiwis. I bet they were supercalifragilistic all delicious.
Well, I'm sure they were. Tonight, Shem is back with us again to tell us about a man named Joseph who went from being a servant to being Pharaoh's right-hand man in Egypt.
That is definitely going from one extreme to another, and I'm not just talking about Joseph. We're going from a massive flooding last night to a desert tonight. You know, I had a dream once that I was in Egypt. Gosh, it was hot and there was sand everywhere. I dreamed I was a mummy and had to help this guy. I can't remember his name. I had to help him find some kind of treasure.
You know, that's funny. I had a similar dream a while back. It was very enlightening.
Oh, really? You know, the Bible says that Joseph could interpret dreams. You know, the Bible said that Joseph could interpret dreams. Buddy, you know, the Bible said that Joseph could interpret dreams.
Oh, yes. I must have dozed off. Yes, I do know that Joseph could interpret dreams. And I also know that Shem, our special guest for the week, knew Joseph personally. Let's bring Shem out. Give him a warm welcome, would you?
Welcome back, Mr. Shem.
Good to be back.
So tell us, how did you come to know Mr. Joseph?
Well, after the great flood, the wife and I started a family. Years passed, and after several great grandchildren, Pop died. So I decided to try singing again. I wanted to see the world. Wanted to see if the world was any better since Pop's died.
That sounds like a good story, Mr. Stephen, but I asked you how you came to know Joseph.
Well, give me a minute. I'm catching up. I know you did. But an old man like me, he needs some time to get up to speed. So take your oars out of the water a minute and just drift along with me.
Yes, sir, I do apologize. I figured you had several thousand years of stories to sort through in that old wise mind of yours. Please continue.
Thank you very much. Now, where was I?
Well, I think, Shem, that you thought about trying sailing to see the world again.
Ah, that's right. Let's see here. Great flood. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Egypt. Here we go. So I signed on with a crew that was sailing up and down the Nile River down in Egypt. And we were working for a man named Joseph. Only I didn't know he was Joseph at that time. The Egyptians called him Zaphnath-Paaneah. I just called him boss. Bet she didn't know I spoke Egyptian. That's a fact, Jack. Anyway, I just called him boss. I didn't actually know he was kin to me until he told me his story. Then I found out he was Jacob's son.
Well, tell me, Shem, why do you think Pharaoh made Joseph ruler over all of Egypt?
Well, buddy, best I can figure it is that Joseph somehow found grace in the eyes of the Lord, just like Pop did. You know, Pharaoh had a dream, and the Lord showed the boss what it meant. Something to the effect, 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of famine. Anyway, the boss went and told Pharaoh, and old Pharaoh, he was so glad to find a man with the Spirit of God in him that he dressed him up in fine robes, gave him a ring off his hand, and made him ruler over the whole land of Egypt.
Wow. Joseph must have been an extraordinary man to have received so much honor. Can you tell us why he was so special?
Well, Jenny, I don't think he was any more special than you or I. He was just a sailor. He was just a sailor sailing on the sea of life. The only difference is he thought about things just a little bit different. You know, most folks that were sold into slavery and then thrown into prison for something they didn't do would have gotten mad at the whole world. Not Joseph. He viewed those misfortunes as opportunities, ways to help people. You know, I think Joseph loved the Lord so much that it didn't matter if he was a servant or a prisoner or second to Pharaoh. He understood that love, patience, meekness, and faith would put a fair wind in his sails and carry him to where the Lord wanted him to be.
That is an incredible story, Shem. But, folks, that's all the time we have for tonight. But tune in tomorrow night for another fruitful discussion with Shem.
Yes, I hear tomorrow's story is going to be a whale of a tale. Good night, everyone. Thank you.